Welcome to this episode of Entreprenuer Showcase Series brought to you by Patranya Media LLC and Parkway Media Partners. I'm your host, Patranya Poonswan. Welcome to the show. And our guest today is Marie Matteucci. She is the founder of MAYARI Skincare right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Also named recently by Soeleish Magazine, the best facials in Las Vegas. Her businesses, anyways. Maybe best facialist. Welcome to the show, Marie.
Thank you.
So great to have you. And it's so exciting to be here because personally, I've actually been to Marie, got my facials with her, and I know, and I can attest that this title of Best Facialist is really accurate. She's great. She's done wonderful things with her business, MAYARI Skincare. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Marie, how is it? You've been in this town since summer of 2021 and you've just exploded. I mean, how are you feeling right now sitting here just talking about how much you've grown just in this short amount of time?
You know, it's crazy.
It's exciting.
It's just one foot in front of the other for me. Mm-hmm. I came here, I never expected to blow up as quick as I did, but I just got some really great opportunities and met some really amazing people, started working with industry people right off the bat, yourself included.
Yeah.
And through that, just word of mouth, people started talking about me.
Yeah. And it's about that, right? It's the buzz. What people talk about you and that word of mouth, like you said, a business really grows. And in this particular show, we talk about entrepreneurs and their story of success, how they got to where they are. And it's really interesting, your road to get here and where you're heading, obviously, which we'll talk about. But first, talk to me about it. You're an esthetician, advanced esthetician. Yeah. That's what you do. Mm-hmm. So if people have never been to your business, talk to us a little bit about that and how you got it started right here in Las Vegas.
I went straight to the medical spa world. That's the world that I know. And I am certified for laser and all the advanced exfoliations. And I met a girl here named Melanie Marks, and she said, you should be working for yourself. You should have your own space and be doing this on your own. And I'm pretty ambitious. And I can be a bit of a risk taker, but being a single mother with 2 children and the idea of going from, getting a paycheck at a popular medical spa to opening up my own place and working for myself was really scary. But Melanie gave me a space to do that. She believed in me, and it didn't take long, and she was right.
Yeah, and you run your own spa, and this is in the Las Vegas Henderson area off of Eastern, right? And St. Rose, that's where you're located. Definitely in a great area. I've been there and it's a beautiful space. And you've been getting people coming in from all over town, not just in the Henderson area, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got people coming from North Las Vegas and Summerlin. I have a guy who flies out from Los Angeles.
Oh, wow. He's heard about you? He said he wanted to come check you out?
He says he's very particular about who he sees. He comes out from LA to see me. I just had it was a few months ago, a woman had heard about me. She's a medical spa owner. She's in Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah. So she came out, she booked a treatment with me, and now she's selling my skincare line, MAYARI, in her spa, which is amazing.
No, that's great. And as a beauty entrepreneur, I mean, really you're doing many different things. You provide the services in your spa, but also you have this line, right? And I actually have some of the products that you have right here, MAYARI. Is it Luminesse and Quench, right?
And
so
AM
these products just came out not too long ago, and they're doing really well.
Yes. Yeah. So they launched in the summer. I have an AM and a PM serum.
Okay.
Quench is for the morning.
Yeah.
And Luminesse is at night.
Luminesse is at night and Quench is for the morning. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then people use these together.
Yes.
Okay.
So they do different things. So Quench is a hydrating hyaluronic acid peptide niacinamide serum. And Luminesse, Quench was also named the official serum for the Miss Silver State Pageants,
which we'll talk about in just a little bit.
I just saw that come up.
And it's sold. It was sold out like weeks after it came out.
It sold out so fast.
Yeah.
which I certainly was not expecting.
And what was it? And before we get to how well it's doing now, the source of it, and I think it came from the name Mayari too.
Yes.
Talk to us about that story, because when we talk about success stories, I mean, it's really the details that really kind of catch me.
Yeah.
And tell me about who inspired this brand and this particular product.
So I was working at the medical spa, and a woman had come out from the Philippines, and she looked up top estheticians in Las Vegas, found me, came to see me.
Yeah.
And you get someone down in your treatment room, and I'm looking through my mag lamp because I can see every pore.
Oh, I've been there. You're staring at all my pores.
Yes. and I'm looking at this woman. There's nothing wrong with her.
Wow.
I'm going, I don't know what to
And you've seen a lot
fix.
of faces, so this is very rare.
Yeah. No, I've only seen a face like this in a magazine that's been photoshopped.
Wow.
I've never seen skin like this in person.
Yeah.
I said, okay, what are you doing? Because this is abnormal. I've never seen anything like this. So she says, I really love kojic acid. I said, kojic acid is your secret? Okay.
And you've heard of that before.
Of course, yeah. Okay, fine. It's a brightening agent.
Huh, okay.
Long story short, I knew that I wanted to make serums. I knew that was where I wanted to start with my line. I had so many different names running through my mind, and I never really knew which one to go with. So now meeting her, I knew I wanted to do a serum with kojic acid. So that's in Luminous. It's my nighttime serum.
Got it. Okay.
And so when it was time to really pick the name, I decided to look up Filipina goddesses. And I found Mayari, who is ruler of the night and said to be the most beautiful of all of the deities in that particular mythology.
It's perfect for the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I wanted my colors to be white and gold because Mayari is a moon goddess, and the gold represents her skin. I told her that it looked like someone had infused liquid gold into her skin. And she's older than me, to add insult to injury. I mean, it was just,
What an inspiration, though, right? To see something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
So
that was kind of the
I've been
start.
trying to look like her ever since.
I think
How's
we
it
all
going?
want to at this point. And so just having products like this and the story behind it, I think is just really, really inspiring. And to see what you've done so far in such a short amount of time. And the people that you work with, I think it's just been really kind of the secret behind your success, right? So talk to me about the people that you've worked, and how did you reach out to them? How did they hear about you, especially with your ties with Miss Silver State Pageants?
She reached out to me, and we discussed my line, and she was talking about, having Quench be the official serum for the pageant, me being the esthetician. So I was fortunate. It was such a good experience. I grew up modeling, and I never entered the pageant world. It was just I was doing different things.
Right.
So it was my first experience really working that closely with a beauty pageant. I loved it. I loved it. I thought, gee, I don't regret anything. I had a really amazing time with the things that I was doing. I was doing a lot of print work and music videos and things like that. But I thought, man, if I could go back, would I get into the pageant world? Maybe. Because it just can open up so many doors for you.
Right.
And the Miss Silver State pageant, I think so highly of. And it was such a good experience. And the girls were amazing. And I got to work on their skin before the pageant. And it was a lot of fun. We did things with the Raiderettes. Yeah, it was amazing.
And, your name really got out there, too, through, high profile events like this. But also we've seen billboards of you just downtown Las Vegas. I think we have a video of this where people, not just locals, but tourists get a chance to kind of see your name out there. When you first saw this video, what was your reaction?
Well, I knew they were going to do that.
Yeah. But that's still pretty cool, right?
Oh, I was making breakfast for my kid when I got it bzz, bzz, on my phone come in.
Yeah.
And I saw that and I just thought, oh my Lord, what is happening?
Yeah, this is right. And in the Fremont experience, obviously,
Yes.
so many people saw that.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of the key thing. I mean, you're getting the word out there through word of mouth, personal references. Now you have billboards, magazines. This is kind of a dream come true for you coming to Las Vegas. And you said that Las Vegas is probably one of the ideal cities to be working as a beauty entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, I don't know how many cities would put such a spotlight on what I'm doing, So Vegas has been so incredibly kind to me. I'm from California. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, but I lived in LA for 13 years, and we went out to Vegas a bunch. I never really envisioned myself living here, but circumstances happened, and Vegas was just making a lot of sense at that time.
Yeah.
And so, but it's really been such an amazing city for me. And things happened so fast. I teamed up really quickly with Ashley Tesoro, who's our current Mrs. Nevada Universe. She's going to be running for Mrs. Universe next year. So we're getting her skin ready for that.
That's awesome.
And, I've just met some really incredible women here. For me, I consider myself an entrepreneur. And in this industry, there are, some people that might feel threatened or intimidated by you. I tell girls who are coming up and they talk to me about maybe wanting to get their aesthetics license, I tell them, find women in this industry, whatever they're doing, right? Makeup artists or estheticians, whatever, and partner with them, work with them. And it's really just about expanding your brand. Ashley promotes me. I promote her. She's a model for my skincare line. And her and I have this relationship. We're good friends. We have a lot of respect for each other. But there's those working relationships too.
Yeah, no, it's great. And that's what
I've been so fortunate.
And I think I've
to
seen
have
that.
those.
Yeah, to see those kind of relationships blossom, and people really do support each other in this town. This it's just been kind of
people
a
here
good
are
surprise.
so ambitious.
Yeah.
And I love that. It's right up my alley.
Yeah.
So everybody's really trying to take their business or their career to the next level. And if you're smart, right, which you are, I am, I think, you team up with those people that are going to just help launch you, and you can work together.
No, that's great. And it's been such a great start for you in this business. And you still have so many exciting things to come. I've been kind of hearing bits and pieces, but I want to get more into it for 2023, which is a few days away now. You have, and I know people come to you for specific services and really kind of customized for them. But tell me about this new treatment. And you brought a prop with you as well to share because, some people they've never seen this kind of thing, right? So explain to us what this new treatment is all about.
Okay, so this is one of my absolute favorite treatments. This is called Jet Plasma.
Jet Plasma.
Jet Plasma.
Okay.
I should say right away, it's painless. You're not going to walk out of the treatment room looking like Samantha Jones from Sex and the City, just getting a chemical peel. It's not that at all. In fact, most of the time your skin looks better right after you do it.
Okay.
So the plasma comes in gas form, and it's in this tip. So everybody gets their own tip, their sterile tip.
Yeah.
And essentially what I'm doing is this.
So that is basically the tool
This
right
is
away.
the tool.
Okay.
This is the Jet Plasma. So I'm doing this. It's sending 13,000 volts of plasma down to your dermis.
Oh, wow.
Which is creating a ton of collagen.
Okay.
For me, it helped my jawline. It helps people with skin tightening, hyperpigmentation. Most women who come to see me, this area right here is their concern. So this does a really good job at tightening. Also, I've seen it do amazing things to tighten up the eye area, help soften up wrinkles. I oftentimes will, depending on what we're treating, I incorporate peels, not necessarily the kind that's going to make you sheet peel.
Right.
But it's still a chemical peel. And using the chemical peels with this is just, you're kind of targeting
So have you
something.
seen like magic, like just the difference this treatment has done for people?
Yeah, I mean, we do people's necks.
Wow.
I have a client who I'm doing her chest. What has surprised me the most, I would say, about, because you go into it knowing it's really good for skin tightening and acne and all of these things. I hate the term anti-aging because I think it's such a trap and such a farce. But I'm all about aging beautifully by making your skin look as healthy as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
And with this, the thing that has really blown me away is what it can do for texture. So a lot of people have a lot of texture right here with pores and that sort of thing. And I always take pictures. So I've got all the before and afters, and it is so good for improving skin texture. And not everybody studies their skin as much as I do or other people, right? And so we'll maybe do a couple treatments of jet plasma and someone will go, gosh, my skin looks better. I can't pinpoint it. And I go, oh, it's the texture. Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't hurt. There's no pain related. Now, how long per treatment? How long does it take to do this particular process?
It's maybe 30 minutes from start to finish.
So not that long.
It's quick. I typically recommend starting with 2, and then 4 is usually a good.
To see really good results, basically.
You can do up to 8.
Okay.
And then you're done. You have to take an 8-week break.
Yeah.
Of course I did 8.
Yeah.
I had to go for
you
it.
have to be the prime example, right?
Yeah.
And it's just so wonderful because when I talk to you and I see you, I hear about all these new things that are coming out, especially in the beauty, in the beauty trends and the beauty world. So you're really staying on top of that. And what's really exciting, especially for next year too, is kind of you're expanding this kind of educational part of your service to let people know where all the beauty spots are in town, right?
Yes.
So tell us about this project.
Okay. So my friend Melanie, who I was talking about earlier,
Right.
her and I are working on an app called Beauty Book.
Beauty Book, okay.
And I've talked to all of my industry professional friends about it, from plastic surgeons to injectors to ladies who do spray tans and teeth whitening and you name it. So as a provider, I go in and I create my free profile. The app is free. I go in and I create my free profile and I list off all the services that I do. So say jet plasma, for example. And now you, as the client, let's say you're looking for someone, you heard about jet plasma, and now you're looking for somebody in your area who does it.
Right.
So you download the app for free. You can put in your zip code, and now you've got a list of profiles for all the different people who do that in your area.
Oh, wow.
And you can reach out to me directly. And it's really just a way of helping people build their clientele, reaching new clients that they might not, that those clients might not have found them otherwise.
Right.
And so it's really just about connecting people.
And it's about credibility too, right? Because you as a beauty expert created
we're
this.
making sure everybody,
You make sure you reach out to the people you know are good at what they do.
Yes. And we really just want to weed through. Because let's say you're on any social media platform or Google or something. You have to kind of weed through a lot.
Yeah.
And
you're trusting these reviews that you don't know where they're coming from, if you can trust them.
And as a provider, we can upload pictures and videos and things like this. So we're really putting our resume, if you will, out there for people to come and see. And we will allow for client review and things like that.
Yeah. And so this will come out early next year.
Yes.
And will this cover beauty providers all over Nevada
We're opening up.
or all over the country? What are you planning?
We're planning worldwide. We're planning all over.
Okay.
So one of my good friends is a plastic surgeon in Southern California. He's like, "Yep, sign me
people
up."
do go all over to get their treatments, right? People come here all over to see you in Las Vegas. So, wow, this is exciting because, as you know, I mean, people just want to get their information quickly, right? And this is the way that they can get it when it comes to their beauty services.
Yeah, I mean, I have clients all the time. They say, "Who do you know who does wedding makeup? Who do you know who does teeth whitening?" People ask me that all the time. And so with this app, you can trust that we know who these people are.
Right.
And we have very high standards for the beauty industry. And you'll be able to find whatever it is that you're looking for.
Yeah. So many exciting things happening for you in 2023. So what's your goal? I mean, obviously you have all these projects going, but obviously, you know, we've talked about this before. You're not stopping here. You're continuing to work and get better every day, right?
Yeah, I really just want to I love what I'm doing so much. And it's led me to so many great experiences sitting here with you. I mean, what an amazing opportunity you're giving me to sit here with you. The Miss Silver State Pageant and just being affiliated with them, and so many amazing experiences have come out of this profession that I'm doing that I absolutely love. And I want to just keep expanding, get, my products out there. Right now I've got them in multiple spas here in Nevada. Now they're in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah, you're spreading it out there.
And,
this is great.
Yeah. And just, I don't know about a particular goal, really. Just keep growing.
Yeah.
And making those connections and learning, expanding. I love treatments. I love results. And
And that's what I love about, hearing from different entrepreneurs in different industries. I mean, you have so much to share. And I really want to kind of recap everything of how your stories could really maybe inspire others, right? And if young people starting in the beauty industry, maybe they're working for a medical spa or for, other people's businesses right now, and they want to start their own and maybe get to have their own skincare brand one day. What's your advice for people kind of maybe starting to get to where you are today?
I think, number one, loving what you do and genuinely caring about your clients is number one. Your clients are everything. And you really need to have their best interests at heart. Number two, ladies, be kind to each other. Work together. Don't see each other as a threat. I've got this one esthetician that I follow. Her name is Jordan Wood. And every time she posts something, I go, oh, goodness, I want a facial from her so bad. I just have to get my schedule lined up to do that. I'm not afraid to promote another esthetician. I'm not afraid to promote someone else who does jet plasma. I feel like working together with everyone in your profession it's only going to help you.
Yeah.
And is everybody going to be your friend? Probably not. But that is my advice, is just be kind, work together to expand your brands, care about your clients, and really the sky's the limit. Yeah.
No, it's amazing, and it's really kind of heartwarming, to think about the fact that you've started, not thinking that you're going to be where you are today, but because of hard work. You said one foot at a time in front of each other, and that's how you got to this space.
I moved here and I didn't know a soul.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone. I moved here as a single mother with 2 boys, and I had to start from scratch. I didn't know anyone. Like I said, fortunately, I got a job right away at a wonderful medical spa, and they have, through that experience, I had Las Vegas performers coming in. They would go back and they would tell their cast members, oh, I just got an amazing facial from Marie. You should go see her. And things just kept growing and expanding. Word of mouth is, I mean, no amount of marketing can compete with word of mouth. That billboard can drive up and down Fremont Street as much as it wants. But when you tell your friends, you know, because of you, you know, I now have people, you know, on TV coming in to see me.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you. And that word of mouth is everything. So, and that's why you go back to doing the absolute best job that you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, hard work pays off, and we really see it with your story. If people want to come and see you, Marie, give you your information, where can they find you?
Okay, so I am on Instagram. I know not everyone is. It's MMM Beauty Secrets.
Okay.
You can also go to my website, which is now up and live. It's www.mayari, MAYARI.beauty.
Yep.
And I have also, you can reach out to me. My email address is mmbeautysecrets@gmail.com.
Yeah. And we'll put all the information also on our, our video tab. And, we look forward to sharing your story. And congratulations on how far you've come and the success you've had so far. I know you'll keep growing and growing, and this is the perfect town for you. So
I agree.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Marie, for being with us today on this episode of Entrepreneur Showcase Series. Thank you for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.